Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey YB, this is Markel Logan. I just want to reach out to you and say thank you so much for all you have done for the community, for the shows. Grateful that you're coming back full attack, and everybody watch out for YB.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Carrie D.
And I'm Lyndon James.
And we are Roommate. We just want to take a few moments to thank and show our love to Yes Bitch Entertainment.
Okay. Yes, God.
Okay. We just always love your energy, love your support.
Yeah.
Since we started as Roommate, you're one of the biggest supporters that we have gotten to experience, and we just wanted to send that love right on back. Absolutely.
Yes, most definitely. And I would say, if anything, you're like one of the most honest, genuine people out there who give you like 100% honest feedback. You don't keep it a buck, you don't keep it 100, okay? So, and that's what we need as artists, to grow and to be better, you know what I'm saying? So it's needed, so keep doing your thing. For sure, okay?
YB, I just want to take the time out to let you know how good of a friend you are. Such an inspiration to us in our community, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing such a great job.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ike from G Status ATL Hustle. I just want to take a minute and shine a light on my boy YB. Truly the gift that keeps on giving. Always pleasant to me during my time in reality. Truly the LeBron James of mass media. The reporting and reviewing is always above the tier. Always intellectual, always fair, balanced, and most of all, funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for reading me when I need to be read. But most of all, reading others when they had it wrong about your boy. We truly don't deserve you. I wish you the best in all you continue to do. Hoping that you go higher, deeper, farther than you've ever been in all of your goals and all of your aspirations. Hello, God, honey. Okay? I know that's right. It's your boy Ike.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because we all know that sharing is caring, honey, okay? And if you'd like to go a step further, please tap the notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Yes, God, honey. And girl, girl, let me put on some of my body butter, girl. Y'all see that, girl? Isn't that so beautiful? Little something extra that I had left over from what I made the other day. My pomegranate orange, honey. Just look how, ooh, girl, just look how beautiful that is. Because we're gonna need to be moist, because we're gonna have to get this dry shit together, honey. We're gonna need to be moist. We're gonna need to be moist. Yes, God, honey. We're gonna need to be moist. I put on too much, so that's why I'm doing my hands on my knees and my thigh shit. Hey, shout out to Megan, girl, and those toes, bitch. Okay, Megan, you need some body butter, girl. You need some body, but look how good she is, and she's gonna leave you feeling so good and moist. Look at that shine, girl. Yes, yes, honey. It smells so good. Pomegranate orange, honey. Okay. Yes, I have a few left, so get your orders now, honey. Follow my business page at Tika Naturals, and to order, hit up my Gmail account at tikanaturals@gmail.com, honey, all right? Yes, honey, my menu is posted. Yes, girl. Get yours now. Ooh, honey, a little does go a long way, because now I'm a really moist bitch. Okay, hello, God. All right, girl. Season 3, Episode 2. First of all, I want to say this. I'm glad that I didn't review this with the same mind frame that I had like the date of the show. So I needed time to breathe, because I did not want to, you know, just lay everyone the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to really dive into this with a true balanced nature, okay? Girl, because the end of this episode sent the fuck out of me. But we obviously have some roads to travel before we get to that meeting place, okay? Girl. All right. All right, I had to take notes, girl. So here's my tablet, honey. So episode 2, okay, we open this episode with George's birthday dinner, honey. Everyone is present except for Reese, who was not invited. And Trey Howard was not there either. Come to find out later on when James Davis meets up with Reese G, honey, James Davis tells Reese, girl, George invited us to the after party. Girl, no ma'am. So what's the beef there with Trey Howard? So what's the, I mean, obviously things have transpired after the reunion of you know, season 2. So I'm just like, okay, like, can y'all fill us in? Like, why is George having it out with Reese? And why is George having it out with Trey Howard? Like, but you were invited to his birthday dinner. So, I mean, I would love for George to speak on that. Like, you know, why can't me and my man come to your actual birthday and go to the after party? Like, that's like asking me to, you know, when Trey, you know, I have to have Trey come from the back door, child, and from the front door. You know what I'm saying? Hello, God. And I don't mean that sexually. I mean that real shit. Like, you know, Trey sometimes, you know, back in the day, you know, shit, Trey can't come through the front. You got to go through the back. So don't treat me like, you know, a back alley slave whore. You know what I mean? I would love to know, like, what is the tea with that? Can y'all please expound on that so that it can make sense? Now, who girl? Carrie D sings for George. George, I get it. You probably were, you know, feeling yourself. You're on the spirits, honey, okay? She has you lifted, feeling like you're on your way to heavens, girl. But when you start doing this to people, like directing shit, this isn't a symphony, girl. This isn't an orchestra. This isn't the church choir, girl. You know, like, this is very like, ooh, I have power, dominion over you, like I'm the puppet master kind of vibe. And I know you may not have, you know, had that intention, but Carrie had to grab those hands, hello God, and y'all had to pray together, because Carrie is gonna take but so much. But I know you didn't mean any, you know, anything by it, but it just, the way that it came off was very just like, girl, like, let's not do that. Yeah, but anyway, the party was cute. I did notice 2 separate tables. So the table that we saw in the background that wasn't being filmed, well, you were filmed because I saw you, but you know what I mean. That was probably like the real friends, family, you know, co-workers in his real life. And then we have the table where the cast members and filming was taking place. I just want to know, who was that lonely bishop sitting at the end, child? He just looked so lonely and depressed, and he needed someone to talk to, girl. But shout out to the lonely bishop, honey, because you were ready for God, honey. You were ready to for church mass. You were ready for any religious battles, honey. You were ready. You had your breastplates of armor on, honey, and you were, bitch, posted up like one of God's soldiers, honey. So shout out to you. What else did I put on here, child? So the kids sit down and, you know, everyone's there. Markel's there. Premier showed up for the party, child. The kids were there. Ariel begins the mess by asking Markel immediately, bitch, they didn't have no food yet. We had no drinks yet. We just sat down, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ariel says, so what's going on with you and the Lovers and Friends scandal? And I'm just like, girl. I just feel like that was the wrong place and the wrong time to have that discussion, but I do understand that we are filming a show, so we need a little spice. I'm betting George counted on that. That's exactly why he had that table specifically for y'all. Because mind you, you know, he'd like to thank himself for inviting y'all. I just, wrong place, wrong time, but again, I understand. But to just be met with that, I could feel how Markel could have became a little perturbed. Like, girl, can we eat this food, this expensive meal that, hopefully George paid for, because, girl, please. We're about to feast, girl. We're about to dine, girl. Happy birthday, George. Shout out to you, by the way. I recently just ate at Texas de Brazil not too long ago and really enjoyed the food. So I know y'all had a great time and a great experience. Girl, their food is amazing. That garlic steak, bitch, that's my favorite. I had many steaks that night, girl, but that garlic steak fucking carried me away, bitch. Okay? Ooh, girl. I had to get a lot of fleets that week, girl, because meat takes like days to process through your digestive system, honey. So I was fleeting, girl. Hello, God. I'm no shame in the game. Hello. I was on this detox juice that I be drinking, girl. Because, girl, who, girl? And note to self for anybody on educational moment, meat, especially steaks and chickens, cause heavy inflammation. So if you break out after eating decent amounts of meat, and I mean real meat, I ain't talking about dick, girl, because some of y'all girls got a filthy mind. Okay, so heavy inflammation. So if you notice that after eating, meat, girl, that your skin is acting a little crazy or you're having a breakout or something, it's probably because you just ate all that meat. So eat some citrus, girl, some lemon water with some cucumbers, girl, and that should take it right away. All right. Anyway, yes, God, because over here at Ticket Naturals, we educate ourselves. Hello, God. To make sure that our ingredients, that our products are every motherfucking thing, girl. Shout out to that. Bitch. It's my video. I can do what the fuck I want. Hello, God. Anyway, so Markel explained the situation with the lovers and friends, right? And Premier tried to explain it, but Markel didn't like the way he explained it because I think it kind of may have added to the argument that Reese G did something. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't helpful, Premier girl, okay? I caught that shit. So Markel explains the situation, and he also has some receipts about, Reese's involvement and separation from, being involved with the show, right? So Markel ends up telling this story about the person who had the show in Atlanta. He got blocked by that person, never spoke again. So he just basically started his thing in Dallas. Okay. And then this is what I feel like. I feel like you and Reese went into this situation as, co-producers or whatever the case may be. Reese or you may not have been working on each other's time the right way. Plus, y'all had a lot of personal, shit go on. Forgive these motherfuckers out here with this loud ass fucking truck, bitch, okay? I feel like maybe some things just didn't work out. Markel went on ahead with the plan any fucking way. That's how I feel. I do believe that his boyfriend came up with the name. I do believe he may have been inspired by hearing some things, probably even had a conversation about some things. But this is my thing. Where is that person in Atlanta? I would love to hear, if they mean nothing, I would love to just know, okay, was that a situation? And I would also like to know, where's Andario with this? I understand that he likes to play the background to everyone's foreground. I understand it. He's not going to be present too much publicly. But I feel like because this is a situation that at least everyone else is trying to put into the extreme line of things, the real receipt would be the creator of the show. That is purview to both of your situations. Because I'm quite sure, Reese, you probably mentioned your idea to Andario. And I'm quite sure, obviously, Markel had to mention something to Andario. And y'all working together in the beginning of all of this had to have been something Andario was, again, purview to. So we need Andario, and I would like the producer from the Atlanta who had the original idea for the show. That's who we need. But to be honest, I don't need shit because I don't really give a fuck, because I feel like, again, like I felt in my last review, this is something that I think is bigger than the business aspect. I think you couple that personal shit up with the business, it becomes this really fucked up entanglement, so to speak. And like I said before, and I stand by it, no matter who explains their side, I think they both come from a place of hurt because their friend, let's be honest here, from season 1 up until now, they've had a really crazy, rocky, back and forth, tumultuous type of relationship. So one reason I will never speak on things is because you never know what those intricacies are. You know what I mean? Child. But I do feel like Ariel was being kind of shady because you used the word scandal. Okay? Okay, now let's move on to the next one, honey, all right? So we move on to Trey Howard, who's always working, honey, hello God, and he's not alone. He has a team. I wanted to point that out specifically because I hope some of the young girls and even the older girls are paying attention to how you assemble, bitch, like the Marvel characters, girl, like the fucking Avengers, bitch, the Justice League, bitch, hello God. Amen? Like, I just need y'all to pay attention, girl, because, you know, he's letting us know I'm not alone. I'm not doing this alone. I have a team. I'm young. I'm organized. I'm doing my thing. He's now doing brand ambassadorships. He's with his homegirl in this particular scene, styling her for a photo shoot. He talks about, you know, just doing different things to stay in the game. And, bitch, I'm here for it. When do you sleep, girl? Do you sleep? Because you're busy. You're working. And I'm here for that. Every chance, like I keep saying, girl, like I can't speak on Trey Howard enough and give him his flowers, girl, because he's busy, he's booked, amen? And he's not above trying other things and also giving shine and light to other people who deserve it. So I'm here for it. He didn't have to show those girls. He don't have to show nobody but himself. But he's giving love and spreading that, and that's what's going to help them on their career later on down the road. Because, you know, now that you have an LLC, not that you weren't credible before, but you're even more credible now to where you can, and people can put you down if they work for you on a resume, and it means something. You know what I mean? So shout out to Trey Howard and working, honey, getting it done. He pointed out some things about styling I thought was interesting because it is very true. Even in my younger life, my younger gay life, my homegirls used to love for me to go shopping with them and dress them. My homeboys, even my straight friends, do the same fucking thing with me. And because they know, bitch, I do have style. Even though this is the 3rd time y'all have seen me in this goddamn sweater jacket, bitch, just know that a bitch can dress and a bitch has a good eye for fashion. And I used to dress her, oh, I don't know how this is gonna look, girl. Sometimes beauty and fashion ain't about you, bitch. Hello, God. They may not all be about the client because you see yourself a certain way. The world and people have different, you know, beauty is subjective. Even good clothes are subjective. You know, matching is subjective. Color palettes can also be subjective. You got some fucking colorblind ass bitches out here in the world, girl. So, you know, I feel that. And she looked amazing. She looked great. And she may not have liked it, but it did come across graceful. And you also got to look at when you're doing like editorials and shit like that. It's a different look and a different vibe. Because once they place that picture and edit it and do the things that they got to do with the surroundings and things, it's going to all come together, baby. So I'm glad that Trey Howard is educating the girls, hello God, and also making the girls feel comfortable. Amen. All right, so next we see James Davis. He meets up with Reese Chow, this gorgeous, cute place, girl. Hello, God. And James Davis, as we know, check out the interview that we conducted during the retreat where we actually talked about the whole LLC situation and, you know, what that meant to Trey Howard and the fact that James Davis was working behind the scenes with Reese because Reese was assisting him in getting these things together, you know, mentoring him and guiding him through the right types of processes and shit like that, which I'm here for. I love that togetherness shit, and, you know, I love that kind of stuff. So they meet up. They also want to talk about the surprise birthday party that they're going to have down to the Perry's Steakhouse, I believe. Very cute place, by the way. We're going to really get into that towards the end of this review. Hello, God. So they're sitting down. Child, wonderful. I live for it. You can tell Reese is a Southern Belle because if I have guests over, I'm not going to do a cheese plate because I'm a whole, you know, I'm a bottom girl. And, well, we can do a cheese plate because, yeah, that don't... Girl, whatever. Moving on. Moving on, girl. She had the queso sauce. She had the nachos, honey. She had the wine and the popcorn. Hello, God. I'm here for it. That's when you come over a person's house and y'all are chilling, and no matter what the situation, girl, we're gonna have some lunch. We're gonna have a spread put out, girl. You know what I'm saying? Hello, God. But they're sitting down having a conversation. That's when James Davis gets into the whole birthday thing and about George invited him to the after party and all that shit. What else? I do like the fact that Reese G is going to be taking on more of a role with the kids, and that's what I'm talking about too. Like that's what I would like to see. If you know that you're one of the older girls and you're further along in your career and you have all these experiences, and someone that's worthy, that could be a worthy pupil, comes along, of course, take them under your wing. Especially if you have the time to spare, you might as well go ahead and do it, right? Uplift the community. These fucking planes, girl. Oh my God. If you can hear them, I apologize. Well, I can't really apologize for the shit that's going on around me, but whatever. That your ears have to suffer through the bullshit. So that's what I'm apologizing for, okay? All right, so we move on from Reese G and James Davis, and we get to Imani Van Zapp's analysis. Imani Van Zapp. I don't know what's going on here. Love you down, bitch. You know I do. But I don't know what's going on here. This area, no ma'am Pam. But you're losing weight, girl. Your hair is cute. New background I see. Okay, but I also want to say this. Your analysis, most of it was based off of the trailer. Isn't your position to talk about the things you see in the episode? So talking about Eric James and talking about Dre Simber, even talking about George, so to speak, kind of like perturbed me a little bit because I was like, hold on, what? George is working. And we also got to talk about the obvious bias that you have with Reese. You put yourself out there and said it, that George had you until he talked about Reese. So your job is to be unbiased, but in this situation, you said it, I didn't. This is in your recording, girl. So anybody with ears and eyes can definitely see exactly what you said. And it was very plain to see. So that's on you, girl. But yeah, your analysis made no sense and it was based off of a trailer. We don't know the nuances and things that are going to transpire to make those judgments. Amen? All right, let's move on. We catch up with Robert Ray, who is booked doing his homegirls nails, honey. He spoke about how he got into nails and before that he was doing hair. I love that though. A jack of all trades, honey. Hello, God. Do your thing. Have your hand in many pots, multiple streams of income, multiple talents. I'm here for all of that shit. So shout out to Robert Ray doing his motherfucking thing, honey. I'm here for it. Girl, they said he was washing some lady's hair and her pussy got wet. I said, ooh, girl. I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised at all, honey. Yes, God, honey. Child. If it weren't for the fact that I know that I just put this body butter on my thighs, I would have said I was a little moist. Hello, God. Whew, girl. Anyway, child. I know y'all hoes out there keep still trying to grow, but it's okay. I'm gonna let y'all hoes slide. All right. Yes. Anyway, he also talked about the Korean nail techs, and I salute that argument. Ariel also brought up, the Asian community and how they treat, people like us, not just black, well, not gay, black people. There's a history there with I don't know why that is, but girl, y'all are all in our projects and in our hoods and in our neighborhoods and shit, girl, like in our communities and stuff, and you don't want to do our nails. When you do our nails, you do it with a racist type of attitude. I've had many homegirls share their stories of their experiences dealing with the Korean, Asian, whatever they are, girl. No disrespect, but girl, like, y'all have a history, girl. Okay? Ciao. Anyway, honey, let's get into it. So Ariel is shopping for fabrics so she can design her sister Mulan, I think her name is. Excuse me if I got your name wrong, baby. Very beautiful, girl. Very gorgeous. Yes, girl, you better work your thing. Get your things, girl. I'm here for it. So they're shopping and, for her outfit, child. And Ariel's just talking about, supporting the trans community and coming out. The girl's going to have a performance coming up. And I was here for that scene. Ariel definitely does the work, honey. Like, so I hope the girls are paid. Hello, God. She's not giving you some second-rate ass bullshit from, you know, the fucking lost and found bin at Walmart, bitch. She's giving you real quality ass designs. So make sure you guys are supporting her business, Amazing Designs, honey. She does it all. Men, women, she can make anything, girl. She's a master seamstress. Hello, God. Okay, we got to keep this going because, girl, it's going to be forever. So the performance was really cute. We caught them at the club. She was doing her thing. The outfit was beautiful. She was getting her money, girl. There was truly money on the floor, bitch. Shout out to the official King Payne, honey, okay? Yes, God. So here for all of that. Now let's move on. Hold on. Trey Howard's birthday party, girl. This is the piece de resistance, okay? All right, girl. Another wrong place, wrong time. First of all, the party was cute. It looked very elegant. I want to shout out Chasing Dallas for stepping up their motherfucking game when it comes to venues, girl. Like these past, you're only in episode 2, and we have been, I feel like I've been living the Vida Loca with you bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Reese's so happy this wasn't like early last year because it would have been difficult to get good venues to shoot at. Bitch, I'm here for it. In Dallas, no matter the bulk of their shade, they kind of know how to conduct themselves. The girls don't really be physically fighting like that. They'll get loud, you know, like George pointed out about Ariel's behavior, child. 0 to 100 real quick, but luckily they were in a private section and no one could really hear them like that, hopefully. A lot of those higher end restaurants, when they have their private rooms, it's like soundproof glass, so to speak. So, girl, I live for it. Y'all been stepping y'all game up with the whole venue shit. I just wanted to point that out real quick. I wanted to talk about Eric James. So everyone's here at this party except for Markel. I don't see Markel. Reese comes. So, speaking of Reese too, Reese's been on some expensive shit this season. You were out here giving out Tiffany & Co. flutes, girl, and you're dressing more expensive. You look more expensive. You actually look happy this season. You're glowing. A lot of the cast is glowing. I mentioned it last time, but y'all bitches are glowing. You look good. You look happy. Like even at the time of recording, obviously it had to be that time. Amen. My dumb ass. You just look happy, y'all. Anyway, Eric James, girl, let's get into this messy bitch real quick. See, and these are the things that I'm gonna need people to pay attention to. Look at the confessional. First of all, let's go there. Rehearsed. Probably since we last saw him at the retreat. He was in his car with his candles on his way home from the retreat, rehearsing how he was going to do these confessionals. You can't tell me that was some fake ass actor shit. Like she was really out here doing a goddamn audition. They said, read your lines. That's what it looks very manufactured. It looks disingenuous. I am not here for that fakery, fuckery, and fraudulence. That's why I go in on Eric James. And the behavior that you displayed at this party furthermore proves that you are a raggedy ass, messy ass bitch. I'm not here for that. And I'm really surprised. And first of all, don't grab me to go outside with you. We're not going outside to have this conversation. If I keep telling you over and over again to leave it, this has nothing, girl, you are a new fish. You are not fish, you are new. You are new. Actually, yes, you are a new fish to the pond, girl. Tread lightly, bitch. Tread lightly, okay? Because even George was like, girl, what are you trying to do? And furthermore proves my point, because George was like, I know Eric James. And then, in the same breath, you stated, I don't know what he has become. So, furthermore adding to the narrative that, bitch, you are a manufactured, fraudulent ass bitch. And you're doing what you can for the cameras. Girl, please. I'm not here for that, girl. I'm sorry. No. We're not gonna put up with that raggedy bitch behavior shit. I'm done with it. If I continue to see these things in the episode, I'm just going to act like you don't exist. And I know as my job as a reviewer to review what we see, but bitch, I'm gonna act like I don't see you. I'm tired of having to go in like this on people who are probably a little bit older than myself. Bitch, y'all need to know how to conduct yourselves, which brings me to the rest of this party. Trey Howard, James Davis, one of the family members. Why didn't someone stand up and say, I don't know what the fuck y'all are on tonight? But bitch, it's my party and I'm gonna cry if I want to, bitch. You bitches, all of y'all, and I love every last one of y'all, which makes it even more difficult for me to have to do y'all like this. Girl, please, trust me, if this would have been the day of the show, it would have been on 10. So don't think what I'm doing now is on 10, because this ain't 10. This is 1 for me, bitch. Okay, first of all, I would have shut that bullshit down with Eric James immediately. Shut up, bitch, okay? Second of all, that little mixing and mingling that Ariel and fucking Carrie had going on with George sitting right next with the cosign. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Y'all are at somebody's birthday party. This boy was literally fucking crying because he's just so elated to have the people he loves in one place. His boyfriend had gifted him his business girl. The kids are supposed to be happy and pink, bitch. And y'all are over here like the goddamn Powerpuff Girls, sugar, spice, and nothing nice, because y'all's attitudes were just beyond me. Ariel laid y'all bitches the fuck out, and ain't now one of y'all gonna say nothing? Bitch, please. Basically, Ariel cussed y'all bitches the fuck out. Told George, oh, I don't want to go to your fucking function anyway, I think it was. I think that's what she said. And then basically told Carrie D that he ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. In so many words, when you wrap it up, when you walk around all that shit that was being said, that's the Cliff Notes version of what the fuck Ariel meant. I'll clear this whole fucking room. Fuck you, you, and you. Girl, please. Love you down, Ariel. I'm removing myself from knowing y'all and the situations, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I was in that space in real time, in real life, it would have went down. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody finna cuss me out. That's the equivalent of, you know what I posted in my stories the other day? That's the equivalent of a bitch saying, I'll beat everybody's ass. I ain't scared of nobody in this house. Who you talking to? And Carrie, love you down too, Miss Songbird, but I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, you was real hush mouth. George, you were real hush mouth. Y'all was getting the fuck cussed out of y'all asses, bitch. Carrie, you went to your confessional with it. George was quiet as a church mouse. Oh, but George, you wanted to stand up for Markel when Carrie D spilled the tea. Oh, well, you should have kept your mouth closed. Oh, but you gonna let Ariel basically just dog walk all y'all motherfuckers. And then Reese G, I would have flipped that whole fucking table over, because I know you heard what Carrie D said about your ass. I know you heard the girls were over there talking about you. They were literally right there. And you can see the facial expressions that Reese G had, because she's overhearing this bullshit. I'm sorry, Trey Howard, but I would have had to flip your party upside down, girl. No, and the food didn't even come yet. No wonder all the girls was in an upheaval, child, because they was hungry. Put something on y'all stomachs, girl, because the drinking and shit like that, that's what's got y'all loose as a goose. And bitch, I love every last one of y'all, but there is a time and place for every fucking thing. And Ariel, let's just be honest here. I love you down, baby. You know I do. But I called it out in season 2 when you were with Trey Howard and King Kane, and y'all were having a conversation about Trey Womack and some other stuff, I believe. You have had a history. There is a pattern to show that you do go back and you do tell the girls what the tea is. So we can't act like that's not a true statement that Carrie D said in his confessional. He should have said it in real life, but he said he pointed out in his confessional, girl, that bitch, you do that. And by you reacting the way you do to certain things shows that maybe those bullets do touch a degree, girl. Because let's be honest here, when we refer back to the Lovers and Friends scandal in the beginning at George's party, this is between Markel and Reese. This really don't have nothing to do with y'all. I get it, that's your friend. Y'all are associated on the same platform. So yes, I understand it. But really, this is something that belongs to those two. It's their business. But I understand if people invite you into their business, because both parties are guilty as charged when it comes to that. They do invite people into their business and they want their opinions and things of that nature. And then when the girls give their opinions, we want to get mad and call them, messy. So I'm with you, Ariel, but I'm also like, girl, I also got to call it how I see it as well. And a call sheet hoes, I wanted to bring that up too. All of you are call sheet hoes. If we're going to call a thing, let's call it all the same thing, because that's what it is. It depresses the fuck out of me when I see a new season come out and I hear, oh girl, I haven't seen you since the last time last season. What? So I don't like the fact that some of y'all ain't really friends and good Judies in real life. So the fact that y'all make that a point to tell us, you're all call sheet hoes. Because if you're if you're doing the same thing they're doing, they're only associating you when it's time to film. Love you. You know I will celebrate you when you guys are correct and you're right and you're doing great things. But I also have to call it when it's on some bullshit. Okay, I love you all down, but girl, we gotta become, for real, become better, wiser, stronger. We gotta stick together, girl. I know currently, right now, you all are in a great place with each other. I have to judge what I see on the episode, and I was really disturbed and disappointed in how that final scene ended up. Maybe if we start minding our business, you know what I mean? I'm glad that y'all didn't fight, but I'm not gonna lie, that type of tension would have sunk the fuck out of me. That's all I'm saying. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Get in the comments, girl. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Compare it to my commentary. How did you feel about the things that I said, girl? Remember, health is wealth. Ciao. 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 Hello. Bitch. And be blessed and never stressed. Girl, I know this is a long ass review, but I had to really take a deep dive in this shit, girl. Like, I'm just really like, ooh, girl. That final scene just really took me the fuck out. Like, again, love y'all down. It's just a show. I'm trying my best not to be as serious this season, but I also have to continue to be me. Amen. Love y'all. Bye.